What's up everyone, Sean here with some more exciting news recently. So very recently, we got the official announcement from the Pokemon Company themselves that the remakes of both Ruby and Sapphire are coming to the 3DS. God damn, it's about time. I mean, after all those jokes with, Hoenn Confirm and all that, it's a reality now, and it's gonna be coming out in November 2014, so you can look forward more to your holiday shopping. I am as well, and it's just one more game on my list. I mean, I gotta get it. I've always been a huge fan of Pokemon, and I've owned I have pretty much half of the Pokemon titles. I've never played the old Pokemon Gold and Silver, neither what was it? Oh yeah, Pokemon Crystal. I did play a little bit of Yellow, and of course my first Pokemon game ever was Pokemon Blue, and good Lord Almighty, I was so stuck on that game for such a long time during the days of my during the days of as a kid in elementary school, and it's just it really like planted into my head, and it just really grew on me, and I love it. It's just one of those gaming franchises that I would never ever forget and let go, and so of course I'm very excited for the Ruby and Sapphire remakes. So of course they're gonna come out with slightly different names. Ruby is gonna be Omega Ruby, and Sapphire is gonna be Alpha Sapphire. So pretty interesting, and I just can't wait. And it's gonna implement the stuff from Pokemon X and Y into that game, and so we're gonna see that the 3D graphics going on, and it's gonna look great. In my opinion, I have Pokemon X, and I love it. I love the design of it. I love the overall experience so far. I haven't beaten it yet. I'm still on my way to the 7th gym leader. I haven't really able to catch up because of other things such as school and other and also my job and all that other stuff. But anyways, I'm definitely gonna get Ruby or Omega Ruby, since I've had Ruby in the past, for the Game Boy Advance. It's just another Pokemon title I was stuck on, and these remakes, I have faith in these remakes because they did the same thing with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I have Heart Gold, which was a great DS game, and so I have hopes that these two games are gonna be fantastic on the 3DS, and I definitely really gotta invest in a 3DS XL. Probably they're gonna come out with a some kind of bundle or something. I'm pretty sure they would. I mean, this is pretty much in my opinion, this is pretty much the best handheld selling title from Nintendo, and definitely it's gonna help out the 3DS that much more. And I'm just happy that all those Hoenn Confirmed jokes are just kind of a thing of the past now, and we can look on to this as a reality now. It's confirmed. We saw a video of it. There's cover art of it already, and we just gotta wait for until November 2014, and I just can't wait. I really want to get back to the Ruby Sapphire generation, and just get Groudon once again, and just really fix my itch for more Pokemon, and hopefully by then I'd be Pokemon X. But anyways, I just can't wait to see the the new designs of what we saw in Ruby and Sapphire, including the player characters and the gym leaders and all that. And I would expect that there's gonna be mega evolutions for more Pokemon. So yeah, who knows what's gonna happen. I mean, we already have a mega form for Blaziken, so we probably are gonna have more mega forms from such as Swampert and the final four from Trico and whatever. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just so excited for it. I'm hyped up for it, and I have one more game to wait for in the holidays, including Super Smash Brothers. Next is something what I want next from Pokemon, and you can take this with a grain of salt, because you're gonna hear me on myself fantasizing on what they should do with Pokemon next. I definitely would like to have a console, version of a Pokemon game, such as some kind of Pokemon Stadium type of thing. So, like we had a Pokemon Battle Coliseum on the Wii. That one wasn't. That was really shallow comparing to the other ones. The other games actually had especially with the first Pokemon Coliseum. That one actually had a sort of a storyline in the sequel as well with Shadow Lugia, and Battle Coliseum, I believe it was called. Really, it was just a 3D version of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I mean, and you get to see your Pokemon on the big screen. So that was pretty much it from that. I mean, for this Pokemon Stadium game, I personally wouldn't care if there was a storyline or not, as long as it has the actual battles and stuff. And I guess we gotta have the 3-on-3 battles, right? And also, it's gotta have mini games in it, just like the first two Pokemon Stadium titles on the Nintendo 64. Those are really fun for what they were, and so I would definitely want well thought, creative mini games in this Pokemon Stadium title. I mean, that would be really awesome. I think it would be really funny to record and put it on YouTube. Next one I would want from Pokemon is, well, a lot of people were talking about it, and I think it would be a really good idea. And it's a Pokemon MMO, like a fully dedicated MMO. Of course, preferably subscription free, but you always gotta expect the worst. So, but anyways, I think I really would think a MMO for Pokemon would be a fantastic idea. I mean, imagine having the ability to fully customize your trainer. How that trainer is gonna look. Kind of like how other major MMOs are, and of course you're kind of limited on what kind of class you have, but I mean you could. Well, actually, maybe not. I mean, since there's various incarnations of Pokemon trainers, such as bikers, rich boys, schoolgirls, you name it. So I guess they can use those as classes, but really, as long as you can just customize the look on a trainer and have a various huge amount of variety when it comes to like accessories and all that, I think it'd be really cool. And of course it's got the 3D graphics on the Wii U or whatever Nintendo's gonna make for their next console. I don't know, but I think it'd be a great idea, and be able to interact with other trainers and maybe instantly battle. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna carry out, but of course it's Pokemon, so you gotta battle each other with with your Pokemon, and but also as a MMO, you gotta have some kind of like co-op element to it. So I mean like you, I think it would be funny, but like be able to battle like legendary Pokemon or something, like, or like certain giant Pokemon, and also like robots from Team Rocket or something. I think that would be really cool. I mean, be able to battle against Team Rocket or Team Galaxy or Team Plasma or something like that. Team Magma, Aqua, and be able to battle the whatever the bad guys from the past, or or in the modern games with your peers. And I think that'd be really, really cool. And And it's not limited to just Pokemon, Pokemon from those from the bad guys, but just robots and just like giant Pokemon. And I mean, you gotta throw in Mewtwo as the epic boss, and it's gonna take a lot of people to take him down, something like that. I think it would be really fun if they actually went with it, and I think that'd be a huge seller for the Wii U or whatever console it's gonna be on. So, it's definitely a possibility, I think, but for now, it's just a fantasy. So. Next one, you can definitely take this with a grain of salt. And for me, I think it would be a funny but pretty awesome idea to have a Pokemon fighting game per se, kind of like Street Fighter and Blaze Blue or Guilty Gear, that kind of thing. You do some small combos, and you're not really jumping really high or anything like that. Kind of like in the Marvel vs. Capcom series, where you do a whole bunch of combos. I mean, a lot of hits per combo, and you do all these flashy stuff. And I mean, it would make more sense maybe per se, given the fact that you in Pokemon you have 6 Pokemon with you, and in Marvel vs. Capcom, well, especially in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you have 3 people on each side, and then you battle each other out. But I don't know. I mean, as long as we have some kind of Pokemon fighting game, I would be pretty satisfied. And of course, you gotta have a huge selection of Pokemon. I don't know. I just think it would be really funny. But this one will be most unlikely, since we already have Super Smash Bros. To kind of fulfill that itch for Pokemon fight in a fighting game setting. But I don't know. I think it would be really cool if Pokemon were put into a dedicated fighting game, and just with Pokemon. And I think it would be really great. I mean, they can really do a lot of things with it, I think. I mean, it would just be awesome to see Pokemon do some kind of ultra combo or ultra move or hyper combo, super move, that kind of thing, and and then do some kind of parry or do some kind of focus attack. Yeah, I don't know. It's just just throw in Street Fighter elements into it, and then just slap on the Pokemon name and stuff, and there you go. I mean, I would definitely buy it, and we'll have a great time. I'm a huge fan of fighting games as well, even though I'm not that good at them, but I just have fun when I play fighting games, and I love Pokemon. So just if they merge the two together, it would be a great fucking thing for me to have, and my life would be that much more complete. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this Pokemon news update and what I want from Pokemon in the future. I hope you guys enjoy that, and give it a thumbs up if you did. If you have any comments, thoughts, opinions about the news update regarding to the new Ruby and Sapphire, and if you want to also share what you want from Pokemon next, do you want it to be to have a MMO game or fighting game, whatever. I mean, if you have any funny ideas you want to share, you can go ahead and put them down in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for these for more of these videos. And I just love talking about this kind of stuff, gaming, especially with Pokemon and Super Smash Brothers and all that stuff. And and it's probably obvious by now that I'm a huge fan of Nintendo and everything that Nintendo does, pretty much. And of course, I hope that the Wii U can sell more, and the 3DS can be a much more solid handheld than it is already. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I see you guys next time. Sean out.